Good morning, Madison. This is Miss Kendra with your Mindful Monday practice, Monday, May 11th. And just celebrated Mother's Day weekend, which is one of my favorite days of the year. Being a mom is my very favorite thing, and celebrating my own mom is one of my favorite things also. I'm just so grateful for both of those aspects of my life. So I hope you all had a wonderful celebration of the moms or of the mom type people in your lives. So for our practice today, this one is going to be about celebrating our uniqueness. So get into a comfortable seated position, sitting still, straight, and silent with our eyes closed and soft breathing. So sit comfortably with your feet on the floor and your eyes closed, and we'll take 3 long, deep breaths together. Again, you could add a count to your breath. You might just try to focus on something hopeful and positive as you're taking those deep breaths, but just to clear your mind. So let's breathe in deeply and let it out. Another deep breath in and out. And last one together. Deep breath in, fill up your lungs completely, and gently release. As you feel yourself relaxing more and more with each breath, let the rhythm of the music calm you. Feel your muscles relax, your heart slow, and your breathing slow. And you say to yourself, I am calm and relaxed. Picture yourself on a small island somewhere far, far from home. The sun is shining overhead brightly. A cool ocean breeze wraps around your body and helps you relax. You sit down on a large, smooth stone and you look around the island. You notice how beautiful it is. You also realize that there's something odd about this place, but you can't quite decide what that is. The island has only one tree. You look up at the tall palm. The breeze makes the long branches dance and appear as if they're waving at you. Listen as the wind moves through the leaves. It makes the sound of 1,000 whispers. The tree is home to one bright blue parrot with a long orange beak. He is magnificent. At the top of the tree's trunk hangs one large, ripe, furry coconut. In the other direction is one mountain on the end of the island. A small stream winds down the mountain, then explodes into a rainbow waterfall. Listen and try to hear the water as it crashes and splashes on the rocks below. If you listen closely, you'll hear it. At the foot of the mountain is a small crystal blue lake. Your island is paradise, but something still feels strange. You look in the other direction, you see a magnificent, huge red flower with a black and yellow center. It appears to be the only flower on the island. You see one cactus, one cave, one puffy cloud hanging in the sky. What is going on here? Even though the island is so beautiful, it's also very unusual, very different. Suddenly, the rock on which you are sitting begins to slowly move and rise up into the air. You look down and see that your rock has sprouted 4 legs and a head. You are not afraid when you realize you are on the back of an old, ancient tortoise. The tortoise lifts his head high and he tells you that if you scratch behind his ears, he will tell you the secret of the island. Reach out and touch his head. It feels cool and rough. The tortoise begins to walk. You feel totally calm and relaxed as you slowly rock back and forth on his back and forth, back and forth. You look around and you see one rabbit, one snail, one butterfly. You say to yourself with realization, there is only one of everything on this island. The old tortoise slowly lifts up his head, looks back at you, and says, "You have discovered the secret." In a low, slow voice, he tells you that because there is only one of everything on the island, everyone can be themselves, true to themselves, who they really are. Each of them an individual and unique. The wise old tortoise smiles and says he will give you the secret to take back with you. Repeat this secret to yourself 3 times. There is only one person in the world like me. There is only one person in the world like me. There is only one person in the world like me. You do not have to try to be like anyone else. You are different, you are unique, you are one of a kind. You get to just be yourself and true to yourself. Now take a long, deep breath and return to the room that you're in. Gently open your eyes and return your awareness. Take a big stretch, and then take a few moments to appreciate that good feeling that comes with that calm and peace and relaxation inside of yourself. So why is it sometimes hard to be just exactly who we are and to be different from everyone else? And in what ways is it good to be different? Each of you are unique, wholly yourself, not exactly like anybody else. Sometimes I think we have to try to fit in, try to be more like the people around us. Sometimes that's true in our families, sometimes with our friends. But the truth is, we are all wholly ourselves, and each of us unique and different. So one way we can express this difference is, of course, through art and through creativity. A little activity that I had to share with you today. I don't know how many of you remember the hands that I had on my walls. I would trace kids' hands and write information about them, but this activity is kind of like that. It's the idea that you put your hand on a piece of paper and you trace around your hand, and then you just create a design. I really spent some time thinking about this and thought about the things that make me uniquely who I am. And so here's a few of those. I am an eternal optimist. I'm very hopeful. I love nature. Right now, just in this very unusual time that we're in, with being isolated from each other and staying home and not going to work, not going to school, I'm a little scared. It's kind of a scary time. So just acknowledging that that's part of who I am right now. That's part of what's going on with me right now. I'm an artist. I am always learning. I am a silver lining seeker, mother, daughter, sister, counselor, partner, friend, hiker, gardener, yogi, painter, teacher, student, love, and faith. Those are the words that I came up with to describe myself as uniquely who I am. And just a little bit of doodling and artwork to go along with that. So I hope that you'll try this and just come up with an expression of who you uniquely are, how you're different from anyone else, the things that make you uniquely yourself, and celebrate that. I will share another video in a couple days about silence and finding the silence and the peace within ourselves. So I'll look forward to sharing that with you in a couple days. I hope you're well. I'm holding you in my heart, sending you lots of love.